Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This here's a jam for all the fellas trying to do what the ladies tell them. Get shot down because you're overzealous. Play hard to get because you're blah 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 blah. Going to a luncheon, a high class function. Girl sit next to you and you start munching. A fine girl walks by that is stacked. You don't know what's up because you're a Poindexter. In the city, ladies look pretty. Guys tell jokes so they can seem witty. Tell a funny joke just to get some play. Girl, blah blah says no way. Uh, just don't worry, we'll all float on now. Don't get worried, we'll all float on now. Don't you worry, we'll all float on. Already, we'll all float on now. I bumped into a cop car the other day. He didn't mind, he just drove away. And blew up every last one in the bed. And then I was sitting in the bleachers with all the girls that came to watch the basketballers. Ding, 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 ding. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a rabbit and a girl caller. I wish I had a rabbit in a bag and a girl I would call her. I wish I was a little more game. Had a little more fame. Always the last guy to get chosen for the team. Anyway, want to keep it somewhat real. Okay. So, my mind's eye is on my nose now. My East Indian dark meek eyes have me meditating like Sid Hawthorne. Isn't that not partially where some of my genetic bloodline came, or is that just a bad diet my whole life? I have a dark meat around the eyes. Okay. Welcome. I gotta carry this damn laptop because my iPad's charging. Look how fat that face is. Listen, man, you get your pig face. Just wait until you get your pig face, folks. It's when you get older and then you accidentally get lazy. You get a pig face. Or you just get older and thicker. Anyway, problem here. It's a plug-in issue. Okay. So, what do I have on? Just around the room. Okay, this here's a book called A Hole of the Hole. I haven't really gotten too far into it, but met the guy. Seemed kind of interesting. Here's a fire. Brian Blaze. Go figure. Someone named Blaze would conveniently do fire. And I met him, and he spins fire. Stuff. In the park. That should have gone to my mom. And because of Mother's Day. But we got another one from 10 anyway. Okay, so then I got my sticks. I got I'm not creepy, I'm textual or tactile. It doesn't say tactile. I'm not creepy, I'm tactile. I won't steal, and I'll give you credit for it. It's my receipt book. Do that. A little show and tell. Okay, we're unplugged now, so if this video goes down at any given time, it's because my machine went down at this given time. Oh, yeah. Okay, unzipping the law of identity. Unzipping the law of identity. I was just seeing this channel called No Jumper. And since I am a jumper, it's called No Jumper. And he's all LA. The place to be, the place I used to be. Venice Boardwalk. Met this old clown. He never did a balloon like that. But when I painted him, that's how I did it. And there was not this little thing like you're falling into space painted on the boardwalk either. Should really go do a mural on the boardwalk, but then they'd probably close the dam. Well, they wouldn't close it down. Probably bust me for it though. Which is okay, because I'm into civil disobedience cases or just civil cases. Some shit like that. Here's more Venice. Check it out. Venice Beach Boardwalk. Right. And I think I'm down close to Rose. Titanic. Anyway, 1997. See, Venice Boardwalk. The palm trees weren't even trimmed then. You know. So, okay, 1997, right here. 3rd Street Promenade. Woohoo! Ba, 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 ba. Oh, you guys are gonna think these are pretty wild, right? Here, tame your dragon. There you go. Tame those dragons. All right. See what you can make out of that. Okay, so got my palette. Got all these cards. T-shirt designs. A Red Bull. Unhappy sticker and some other things. Here, got my peanuts. Check out these peanuts. Got a bundle of these pre-sharpened hard lead tiny pencils. Got these particular Chuck Key looking tools. I think they even have a name. Yeah. And then we get a flashlight. Let's see, it doesn't work. Let's see if that works. Let's see if I can get that in the kitchen. Get that fixed up. Got a little bit of bucks, just some bucks, some stuff. Traded a print for some incense yesterday. My brother gives me a Go Trump hat. So I feel bad, like, man, because I gave his wife the hunting cap for her birthday, right? Like, why are you giving me a hunting cap? I don't hunt. Anyway, so for my birthday, I get the cap back because we like to re-gift each other shit. And he wrote "Go Trump" on it, right? And so I ran. You know, I wasn't a Hillary supporter. Closest thing probably would have been Bernie. Just like, hey, let's do that for 4 or 5, 8 years. See what happens. See what kind of pump. Anyway, Donald Trump, you're gonna fuck you in the rump with a 13-inch penis pump. Anyway, so I put trumpet on it. Just to, yeah. Come on, seriously, go. I don't want to be nervous about political views, especially if I'm thinking about running for president. Check this out. See the wall built. Rebuilt. Had to rebuild that door last year with my brother. What Cole was hanging out. Cole's all tattooed. And these guys, they're fucking like, when it's the code of the tat. Right? Eventually you gotta have a tat. You know, you're not part of the gang. Okay. So this little giftoid from Nascon, Peru has always been very fascinating because the monkey looks like it has taken a big cane shit, and it's got a wrap almost like some weird insect that would have kind of this weird, like a proboscis tail or something like that. That anyway, spider, Nazca lines, right? And then this one I really like, Paraguaya, Paraguaya, ha. And the thing that was fascinating was that it's bucking up and down and up and down and up and down, and then it's like it's passing a seed. It's like it's getting ready to shit a volt or something, right? So I think that's weird. Okay, tour. Okay, but I got to pick it up because the battery doesn't last too long. Let's just get over here, get some blow up bed. That was a gift from a junkie. Not that I'm like, hey, look, I don't sell that shit, right? Okay, so anyway, there's new princess things going on. I'm like, didn't change out the Rapunzel, but I was drawn on this one Snow White that had already gotten this scratch in it. And so the guy's shooting for me, comes over and he's shooting some new stuff, and he says, he's like, "What? Why are you drawing all that?" I'm like, "Oh, in case I just want to paint on the prints." I have, I initially bought 3,000 limited edition prints of that, which I still have. Anyway, got some Yada, got some spy gear down there. Not really spy gear. It's electro wave moving amps into volts to save electricity. I always wondered if that'd help sink a boat. If you put a lot of those on a boat that didn't have a lot of amperage, and you try to close the gap between the voltage of a boat, which might be well regulated, and the amperage of the boat. But I don't know enough about electricity. Okay, so flying to London very soon. By the end of this month, right? We'll be in London and then going to Amsterdam. Where's the Netherlands from there? That's right over here somewhere, right? It's just right next door, right? I think we'll do a train ride or something like that. I think I got that right. Anyway, I'm kind of excited about it. I'm not certain what I'm going to make of it. I mean, I really liked Ukraine. We went to Ukraine, right? You fly into Istanbul, and then you go into Kiev, and you cross the Caucasus Mountains, the big separation between dark and light, generally right there, I suppose. Interesting. Interesting being in America where you have the freedom to cohabitate and associate with whomever you want. You don't have to have some racist dickhead telling you, man, I heard from these people in Texas because I even lived with one guy. But anyway, the point is, not just one guy, Vince. Vince was in Sweat. Vince is an actor. Vince is a good guy. He's calm, put together. Anyway, was in Laredo at one time. Austin, Houston, I think. And anyway, point is what is the point? Do I have a point? I'm looking at Honolulu. Oh, yeah. So these people said, man, in Texas, when you're walking by on a sidewalk, everybody looks down. Like if you're black or you're Mexican, you look away. You don't look at white people. And I'm like, you don't look at white people? This is a lady that moved into my complex here that says she's from Texas. She says, yeah, it's with that attitude of fuck you, don't look at me, I'm white. Really? It's like, I haven't spent enough time in fucking Texas or even the South to know what kind of racial horse shit gets wobbling there. All I know is up in Wyoming, I was having beers at this liquor store that had a drive-through, right? Wyoming, and up in Gillette, I think, and by Devil's Tower, and so I'm having these drinks in this bar, and this guy, we start talking. He's got a cowboy hat and a sun, and we start talking about California. And he's like, "Man, I wouldn't go down there and get the shit kicked out of me, right?" And I'm thinking, what is this guy nervous about? And then I was watching some of these, like the modern gangs in LA area or just Southern California, man. It's like you all got to chill, you all got to get along, you all got to talk to each other, you all got to express what's going on, pulling stuff together. I think every place has it. It's just who's running in groups and how are they networked, and everything's a little crazy that way. Okay, so get rid of this. If you guys have any idea what that should be, I thought, oh, that might be my ex-girlfriend or two brothers. Three brothers. One brother, two half brothers. So that's what, two brothers? Yep. Got a mermaid, because they painted this mermaid of this guy's daughter with money coming out. Tom. And hey, Tom J. So I'm a little bit weirded because I can't find the mermaid that I had with her feet busting out of the bottom of the, out of the bottom half of the mermaid skin, the fish skin, right? And then I got upset because it was on Instagram and there was a picture of a mermaid laying down, and the knee between the calf and the thigh, like the knee part, was cut out like a piece of sushi. The mermaid, and it just had me kind of like, man, mermaids. But I don't. That's why it's like, hey, do a mermaid that has, like, this one isn't it, right? This mermaid. See, it's just this like Barbie with a taped up gig, right? And so and then this other one though, it's breaking out at the bottom, the feet are, and so because of that, like, why am I telling you guys about mermaids? But it's breaking its feet out to indicate, at some point the mermaid climbs to land, right? And anyway, but his daughter is shown holding up as a mermaid, like this huge tidal wave's coming in, and she's jumped out of the water, the mermaid, and then she's lifting her hand up, right? Lifting her hand up, and a treasure chest is coming up out of the bottom of the ocean, like an old pirate treasure chest. Anyway, my 5 wives. I heart my 5 wives. Fuck, I did lesbians heart my Wong shirt. That was a problem, right? Not really a problem. I mean, somebody liked it. I even got a spray painted on the back of someone's jacket. But if bacon is wrong, I don't want to be right. That was actually Vince's. Maybe email that, send that to him. Because I was vegetarian for mostly 2 years. My weed, and this dog one. Eat some vinegar. Do some drums. I mean, what do I got? I'm pocketed here. Anyway, the point is, I'm missing Venice. Right. I was going to do another. I was hanging out with this friend of mine, this lady, and we get to talking, and she says, "Yeah, I'd hang out with a guy, but you don't want to have sex with him until you get to know him." And I'm like, "What, you mean on the third date?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I said, "I bet you're a third date blower." And she says, "Yeah, but yeah, it'd be about the time." And I said, "We should get a shirt for you that just says, third date blower." And anyway, so this is just my legal register that I came up with these ideas. I guess I have to sue any fucker that doesn't. I'll just save that one in case there's nabbers out there, and I'll work on my battery refill. Anyway, feet. God, man. Feet and vehicles. Kick my ass. Feet and vehicles. Hence, I haven't gone back to my pain doctor. Even though I'm going to London, I get the feet issues, right? Going to Amsterdam, I get the feet issues. Anyway, the point of that story isn't to whine about my feet issues. It's just to figure out how I'm going to get around in a city like London that's like the same, roughly the same size as New York. So I believe, so I understand, so I've come to understand without going there. And, and the gym's been closed. Not to mention my scooter hasn't gotten me to the goddamn gym too easily. Fucking A, I can't fucking believe it. You pieces of fucking shit. I can't get you goddamn driver's license division. The goddamn driver's license division, I tell you, those fuckers pushed the delay on me getting back my driver's license from August to December. And that's after I filed the fucking lawsuit against them for making me do a second breathalyzer. So now I'm on this here Swagtron, this here scooter, right? Because even my walk, right? I got to walk like that, right? Always advised to have socks on, even if it's bone on skin on towel. Anyway, moral of the story is my mom liked that picture. Jack, Vatorina in the Portland Gallery, very well balanced. Quarter Latin. Quarter Latin. In case you can see my address, maybe if you need to, but you know. So this is the wreck right here, right? This is me tearing down a wall that was here where this was my bedroom and moving all this shit. And so this lady said, I've been flirting with her for a while. She said she was going to come help me last night, come help me move. But when I see her, which is about 8 o'clock, you know, she's like, has a flower in her hair saying, I'll be back. Well, I know where I can see her where her car is parked in my complex, and she's not back till like fucking 1:30 or something. Of course, she wasn't coming up at that point. Maybe she never was, and it didn't matter because yesterday in the park, Mallory, blah 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 blah, Mallory, and I was like, "Hey, I'm a Mike. Oh, that's like Mickey." I said, "Hey, have you seen Natural Born Killers?" I'm like, "Hey, lady, look." If you want to go around killing people together, like natural born killers, like if that's what you want to do, you give me a call. Here's my card. She's like, I don't want to do that. And I was like, well, if you want to do anything else also, like anything else, let me know. Give me a call. Text me. Text me. Text me. Oh, so yeah, this is just an exercise in discomfort and pain. But you know, hey, that's the way it goes. That's what happens when you're born in a truck. Also is what happens in my life. I just like to use the phrase, I was born in a truck. Like Louis C.K.'s I don't like that shit. I'm gonna cater to you guys. I'm trying to keep it real. I'm trying to keep my memory truncated. Let's see, I'm trying to load these AAAs and this goddamn battery. Anyway, so I'm trying to also get down to LA again, and maybe it'd be cool to do a vlog down there. As I'll let you guys listen to this thing, and then I better get off because man, I'm dull, and I didn't want to quote a couple things that I should have quoted. You little protozoa. You're so minute you didn't know the gang has been watching you more than just stalking you. We're going to pull you out of the muck. Let's see what kind of chemist I am. Like a chief chemist. I'm operating with a pure version. See, that's son of a bitch. I should pay attention. But my eyes, you know, age, eyes age, transhumanism. Wish I had a regular good thing to ramble on with you guys. That's why I'm gonna bag it. But before I do, I'm gonna bag my little thing here so I don't only quote horseshit and hope that that looks like a charm. Batteries are dead. Okay, anyway, so that's where I'm at today. Got this little park painting here. Yeah, I haven't filed for president yet. Still planning on doing it. Need 5 people, so I'm trying to vet 5 people. Really, only a manager on one and a treasurer on the other, and I can talk policy like a chief chemist and operating with a pure version. So check that out, man. Who collects shoes like that? Who collects shit gobs of shoes? Like those are all like leftover feet shoes. They break them in and they bend inwards. My ankle like torques inside, like it bends the shoe on like where the heel is. Not that fucking who cares about that. Anyway, so Red Cup gang over there. See the Red Cup? Anyway, and this I highly recommend. I'll just give you guys a little dabble of that if I can before my thing bails, hangs up on us. You'll never find another like me. Okay, shout out to Terrell. Terrell online. Let's see. We'll do it this way. Ha! Terrell online. Wake up in the morning like fuck it. It's a holiday. Put your tears in a bucket. It's a holiday because I'm living. Keep your tears in a bucket. I got a little cake. I'm blessed for heaven's sake. We could be in my wake because of a mistake. I'm speaking on reality in this world full of tragedy. Some days it baffles me how people don't want more. What success? Okay, enough of that one. But this intro is great. Ooh. Out late, different night, life's great. All I do is get shake, get baked. Just down for a quickie. Do the same thing. Forward military. Whew. Anyway, still running through some new vibes. I like these guys. They're hustling out of LA. They're up in Hollywood area. I think I don't know where this no jumper is from in the valley, but he mentioned something. I just didn't catch any streets and Google it, but I don't think he's in Hollywood. Anyway, probably closer to the beach. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I've only seen 4 of his videos, maybe part way. Because I don't smoke that bullshit like Scottie Pippen. All right, so okay. Here's the other thing, right? I need to shoot a photo of this old painting, so I'm going to post it here. Yeah, you guys can see how slowly I'm going. It's because yesterday kicked my fucking ass, man. I talked all day long, babbling. This is my relax time. I was in the park. It was Mother's Day, rambling to people, but that was only after I went out to brunch with my family, and but I had to try to make some money, and anyway, so for Mother's Day, I got a ride to the park, and then the Honey Pot took me back. The Honey Pot is a festival in Utah by Tyler Gravich, and it's like a pipe blowing art and music micro festival that he knows how to put on. Like a lot of people come here and they'll try to hustle some local parties, and normally they're kind of tame, but I don't know, sometimes they're off the hook. I haven't been filming much of it, but yeah. You little protozoa, you're so minute you didn't know that a gang has been watching you, but instead of just stalking you, they're scooping you up into a canister like a chief chemist. See, that's what came there. That's just pure unadulterated masochism is what that is. What do you mean by that, Mike? Oh, do you just mean life? Yeah, just kind of life in this body. Yo, listen to me whine. Can you please do a hat trick, sir, and whine 2 more times? Like a big whiny baby. Yeah. Oh, man. I get on this thing in the first place. Oh, how am I going to do photos? Okay, so I'm just going to hang it. Gonna hang it and look at it. Just take it in again. Because anyway, this guy he did a podcast of me. It's probably one of my best podcasts, and then he's paused mine and he's put other people's ahead of mine. So I'm not certain what he wants from me yet. Right, like to release it. He gave me some lecture about how it is I need to be like an art leader in the community. Like, what are you talking about? Man, I'm just doing me, and I got my group of peeps and homies and folks that I know, franchising, selling, hustling, doing their shit. You know, I don't fucking ride a motorbike. I ride a scooter, right? Because my feet don't have to move too much. I can just stand. With shoes on, just standing, no walking is a pretty good thing. Walking is easier. You guys can see what kind of trouble I'm having now. But once again, why am I telling you about that shit? I don't know, because I can. Because if I get my feet cut off, I'm going to be this short, fat-faced guy instead of a tall, fat-faced guy. But at least I'll have my peg foot. I'll be a true pirate then. Okay, guys, what do we have? Oh. Whew, whew. Wake up in the morning like, but I actually have a viewer. Somebody typing something. Oh, hey, it's Burglar. Oh, no shit. Okay, if you'll be in Amsterdam on June 3rd, I think I fly out June 3rd. Maybe fly out June 4th. I think I fly out June 4th, or I arrive back here on June 4th. So then that means we'll connect. It'd be good to see you over there. It'd be crazy, man. It'd be a weird way to meet you. Anyway, so now I'm seeing this lady like legs right here, kind of, and then here's her like skirt area, and then she's up here. She's kind of got this dick is right here. This big dick is in the way, and there's some titties up there. There's a big foot over there, a big green foot. I'll let you guys figure it out. And I guess my ex-girlfriend really wanted me to have more ass play with her. But to me, like that'd be vag play. This here, that's ass play right there. And I didn't carve out the asshole. Not that I don't believe I intended any of those things until I just rehung it. Anyway, so that's what's up. Just wish there was some shit that was happening that made things a lot better. And maybe there is, But I just know that my roomies moved away and I was going to rent my space out again. And I thought, I can't do that. But this Tyler guy, I might put him and his family up here while I'm gone. I think I'm going to do that. Just give them a place to stay since he brought me back in his awesome automobile. And then maybe later I can make it down to LA, New York. Got to go everywhere. Running for president. Going to need backers. Park Lord, when you get back, you got to sign on as one of the 5. It'll be a tour de shit talk force. It'll be a fucking casual shit show against all the other Democrats. And then you got to take out Trump. I mean, I got to take out Trump. Right. And so you got to be able to shit talk about a fucking bloviated varmint head wearing fucking run the world like a goddamn salesman, like a con artist that's like the happiest union member. Go Union America. pull our shit together after we disenfranchise ourselves globally, wanting a global market just to lock our nation up because we got to lock the currency and law structure up, and then watch the way formal logic and law structure dissipates and is overshadowed by corporate law, new bills passed allowing certain exemptions and habeas corpus problems and data. And then I'm like, hey, all of it's going somewhere. Maybe unplug the Utah data center. Maybe do a full erase of data at a single location. Maybe remove. I don't know. I don't know. Things are going to get wild. Things are already getting wild in the world. There's things like moving quite a bit faster, also breakneck speed. Boy, when are we going to get that transhumanism, guys? Who knows, right? Oh, okay. Well, before I do anything that I don't want the you know, don't want to do anything that might bring in a sentinel to track me down. The best get offline. Here, I'll let you guys peek outside again in spring. So you just so the closest thing my fat ass can do. Yeah, I can get to the gym. I went to the gym the other day, right? And all the weight machines were taken out, and I just turned around like, hey, I need my cash back today. And normally I buy a short membership for like a month, but since I'm going for several days overseas, I didn't want to buy one, so I was paying cash. Anyway, they paid me back, but all I know is the gym's open now. But shy of that, I'm drinking this here like hot plum tea or something that's supposed to be an anti-fat tea. It's my big schmo self. Fuck, see, now I gotta make shit talk about my schmo self. So I want to go somewhere because tonight at 7 I got to be back here defending my lawsuit. Like we've already settled out of court against the homeowners association. My joint here, and check this out. We got a bird up in my space. Whole family, I'm sure. Big nest up there in that there corner. Anyway, yeah, wow, wild. It's dying to get out of here and take control of the free world. Gonna have to start in England because by law you don't need an exploratory committee. There's